Hey, this is Mass with a brand new DC Dark Legion video, and we have to talk about this Vestiges of Krypton. I know a lot of people, when they see these types of events in this game, just move on, especially if they're free to play. But you need to stop in your tracks, because this one has something you need to try to get. So it's very similar to the one we had last time, the Aquaman one. So basically you're just going to be clicking, and if you're lucky enough to get the grand prize, it clears out the rest. You know, rinse and repeat. Really straightforward. You are going to have the Colossal Crisis, which is basically just coordinated assault. But the one thing you do have to do is you have to log into it through this area. Do not, and I repeat, do not go and open it from the front page, because it's not accumulating your damage. You have to do it through the event icon and then go to the last section at the below. As you can see here, the Colossal Crisis. I did mine without knowing that, so I'm not getting any amount of my attacks for the day towards it for day one, which really stinks, because there are rewards that you're going to be able to get, so don't mess that up. Of course, you've got your store. It has the new Fortress of Solitude decor. You will notice that now they're adding some stats into the decor. They have not adjusted the old ones, so this is the first one that we have with some stats. Very nominal, not a big deal. Then of course you're going to see that we have the Kryptonian scanners, which you're going to need for the event, as well as a host of other things. But the important thing really, after what I've seen in playing, Krypto is just a badass character. Now, he may get adjusted, but his going around and healing and knocking down enemies is allowing accounts that have been hard-walled from getting past areas such as anti-crime network areas, in particular the alloy attack, training simulator areas where he can be used on, and some people downright are even using Krypto in arena. It is crazy how effective this character is, and a lot of people just have them at blue. Now there's going to be a multitude of areas where you can get the shards for Krypto. The main two are going to be here, of course, in the store. You're going to have a certain amount that you're going to be able to get at 100, then you're going to get some at 140, and then the remainder are at 200. Now, if you really aren't interested in getting Krypto, then of course you're probably looking at getting World Anvil fragments. Anything on the top side is usually a decent deal, and then it goes up from there, so you will have to decide what value you place on it. Now, we also have the super fetch time, which you will be able to get more Krypto shards there. It's basically, you're going to get the balls. You hit 10, upgrade, boom, move forward. I just got 5 more shards. It's that simple. And of course, you've also got your gifts to give back and forth. So do that. Hopefully you have a few people that will give things back to you, and vice versa. The other thing is, when you see the super sniff come up for your Krypto, make sure you do that before reset. From my understanding, you got to use it before the next day's reset, so keep that in mind so you can take advantage of it. Now, getting into Krypto, let's go ahead and take a quick look at him now that we have the full breakdown for this character. And character is a pure support character, but one of the things with Krypto is he loves attack. Why do I say that? Because everything seems to function off of that. Krypto heals allies, and it's based off his attack. Then we've got when an ally drops before 50%, granting a shield equal to percentage of attack. See where it's going with this one. He's really rounded about his attacks, so you're going to want to be very attack focused when building him. When looking at his forces, you can see right here the healing amount. You can increase it, so that is a nice plus to that. You'll get 3% increments right there. Then of course you've got the healing amount also here for therapy dog. Will move up. So these are all going to be crucial. You've got the attack percentage, which is going to help. So basically you're going to be focusing on, of course, those main three, and of course getting that attack up for this character. And this character just is really solid right now, at least. We'll see what happens in the long run. So we'll see if this character gets nerfed, because of right now he is just really insane support with the good boy, which he heals allies within range for 210%, which is going to scale. Then of course you've got the healing amount of therapy dog, which when an ally drops below 50%, they're going to get a shield equal to 270% of the attack and healing them for 135% of attack. Then you've also got the zoomies. Krypto zips around excitedly, knocking down enemies in his path, and he reduces their attack by 16%, or whatever the percentage is of where you have it at. He also heals allies in his path for 60%. I mean, this is crazy. The passive itself, instead of attacking Krypto, he sniffs out buried bones across the battlefield. Each bone he finds grants him a large amount of energy and increases his healing effect by a percentage, and it stacks up to 50%. You've also got the best super friend. Casting the ultimate generates 4 Krypton energies, so for the Superman family that's going to help a lot. And the Cuddle Charge skill, which increases Superman family champions attack by a percentage, as well as defense. Just you don't even need him with Superman characters to be effective, as people are seeing in the first 24 hours. It is just crazy. So I just don't want people to gloss over this, because what appeared to be kind of cool how they set it up so even free-to-play players could get some of these shards now appears to be a bigger value than what we could see out of the gate, because the character's effectiveness that we're seeing in a lot of aspects of the game. So fingers crossed there's no adjustments. Who knows? But as of right now, this character is going to fly you through some levels right now. Let me know if you've pulled on him. Let me know if you've even been testing Krypto. It is kind of crazy right now. With that, as always, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot. Have a great day.